Legend of Total War here with part 2 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as Italy. Okay, so previously we conquered Ethiopia, Yugoslavia and Albania, and now we're getting ready for World War II. I've got a specific plan in mind, and we're about to do it. We're waiting for Germany to basically desperately need us before we declare war on France. See, they've left nothing here because they can't see that we've left anything here. They don't see any threat. The plan is to move in so quickly and capture this province here before they even know what's happened, so that, well, you know, easy gains, but also it's a defensible position. And if we capture this, then Vichy France will not grab it. There's a bunch of other regions out here. So in many ways, we're doing this to subvert Vichy France, because France is going to lose no matter what. Everyone's pretty much ready to go. Oh, we should send, I think, half of these guys down here. Because once the war starts, there's no more transporting anyone by sea until the Mediterranean's cleared, which is going to take a long time. But I intend to make a land route through Greece, Bulgaria, Turkey, and through here. So eventually these other guys, if they're needed, will be able to come down here. Oops. So World War II, they're probably doing Danzig War right now. Yep, it's a couple of days away. They'll have one or two guys along here, so there'll be a bit of a fight. But we're bringing a lot of force. Where's our secondary army? Oh shit! No, we don't want two. Fuck off. So, a few of the units will be ready, but mostly it's mostly needed the tanks to just quickly take this territory. So yeah, like I said, let them beat Poland. We're not going to join at least for another month. Once they declare war on Luxembourg, Brussels, Belgium and Netherlands, then we go at them. So they're at war with Germany. Okay, we're not in desperate need of rubber right now, so we'll just hold off on that for the time being. Let's see. Close to 1940, but we can still wait a little while longer. How are these coming along? Oh, fuck me, why isn't that going? So, Poland's out. What about Belgium? They haven't joined the Allies yet, though. Okay. What about Luxembourg? Alright, okay. So now, we move everyone into position really quickly. Not in the south, though. So you'll get a new army. This is Legio 3. Let's see, what color shall we make you? We'll make you black, as that said. So we don't join them, not until we're in position. Okay, that's good enough. Here we go. Alright, what else do I need? Just get these things set up now. Yeah, that'll be useful. I think for the time being, this is now enough. We go back to doing national focuses. So let me just see. I tend to like to focus on fighters, because they're good at taking out enemy ships out of the sky. Alright, and national focus on befriend Bulgaria. I accept. Now, it doesn't join us into the war straight away. We have to request it. So, offer to join the war. Shit, they're not letting us do it. Sometimes you gotta wait like a day or two. Just don't make me wait too long, Germany. Okay. Bloody Germany. I thought they declared war on Belgium as well. Oh, the target. Oh, I forgot to wait until that was done. Shit. Should only take it like a day. Okay, they'll accept. Okay, that's all I needed. Right. It's got one time speed because this needs to be done. It's a bit of finesse. In the first place. You quickly take this. You can stay there. So yeah, it's crucial that all of Tunis gets taken. So that's these guys' job. Don't let Vichy have any of this. They don't deserve it. Get to Alexandria, and then I'll give you orders from there. Here. And you two go in that direction and then meet up here. I'm not really concerned if they attack down, you know, take this area. It's just not important at all. Alright, let's do this. So yeah, hopefully we can capture all of this before they even know what's happened. It's important that we get at least to the river crossing up in the north here. Because it can easily push down here, but these are mountains, so it's going to be difficult. And then actually the longer it takes Germany to take Paris, the better. Because it gives me more time to get to Syria, which is quite a long distance away. Oh wait, there's nothing there. I don't have any interest in crossing the river, because It's all just going to get handed over to Vichy. Move to there. See, this is why we didn't need a front line. No fighting. Okay, it'll take you too long. Get over here. So they would have been in strategic redeployment to get here in the first place as well. Fuel from there. Let's put the pressure on them. I know they don't. Half of you should just wait. Okay, need you. Down here quickly. You lot. Come down here. So far this is going pretty well. Plus the Germans are coming to help. You're not needed there. Got to take these 3 regions here. It's crucial. Okay, good. They're blocked off. It's being taken. Any resistance out here? No. Just put the pressure on them for the time being. Reinforcements are on the way. We need guys standing up on the river. Okay, we've almost got the province. Just a few more regions. Pressure on these guys. I need them out of here. But like I said, I'm not crossing over the river. Not doing it. What for? I get nothing out of it. If we're going to go full map completion, we got to be greedy. Think about how it's going to profit me. And only think about the war effort in total if that's actually going to affect me negatively. If it doesn't go badly. If it goes badly. That's fortified. I need these guys out of here. Luckily these are just plains. No defensive advantage here. Again, just 8% war score. Ooh, So they want to send some volunteers? Fine. Okay, looks like this will get missed if we don't watch it. There's no rush. We seem to have this under control now. No need for a front line because we're not going to cross. Just hunker down. A front line's actually detrimental in this stage here because it will constantly move units around and they'll lose their entrenchment bonus. Netherlands capitulated. So it's just a matter of how long is France going to hold out here. Because we want them to hold out as long as possible for us to take Syria. Because it's going to take us a while. This guy here's pocketed. Good. If Germany wants to cross into there, that's their own business. I'm not doing it. I just want to take this region here. Which it looks like we're going to succeed. Okay, I feel like things are under control. We can speed things up a little bit now. So far we have lost only 1,000 men. Germany's lost 60,000 men. Okay, have the Black Legion stand in that spot there. Keep our guys relatively well organized. And as for the tanks, because they're expensive to maintain, well, to replace, get them out of there. Have the infantry hold the line. Good, we got it. Well, got that part done. Okay, we need you to come back over here. Can't allow him to take that. Okay, gotta cross over. Like I said, we gotta get to Syria as quickly as possible. Shit. Stop. Just keep that guy pinned down. Might even get a pocket of it. Okay, good. This doesn't require my attention anymore. It'll be virtually impossible for them to cross over. Okay, I want my Air Force down here to support us in this here. Put the pressure on them so they can't recover. We need you to take the ports. He's almost defeated. Now guys are exhausted. Just keep putting the pressure on him. Naval invasion. It's not going to do anything. Pull a car out. Good. Good, you got him. Now get over here. This is going really well. Yep, well that's fine. Germany putting pressure down here really doesn't do them any good, because all they need to do is capture Paris. That's it. We've got to move it. We've got a long way to Syria. Could we manage to pocket them. Let these guys deal with Egypt. This, I would say, was a well-executed plan. Yeah, that's not going well there. Get back. Actually, get back this way. Get him? Must have. No ports down this way. You're pocketed. Keep going. It's also possible that this will be handed over to Vichy France anyway, but I don't know. Because I've never captured it fast enough. Seems to be going well here. This. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Actually, get over here. Probably use your help more over this way. To Syria, that's good. Get over here. Go up the coast. Get to Aleppo. Someone else takes out of the region. This way. Let's put the pressure on him. He can't recover his supplies. It's good. They're getting closer to Paris. But we're into Syria now. Hopefully we can capture all of this before they get here. Making that stuff. Whoa, jeez, look at all that material we're gaining. Good. I'm sure, though, some of it's coming from here, because Germany's actually occupying these territories for me at the moment. I'm most concerned with this right now. One of you, come back down this way. Well, once this is captured, I'll probably send them back down here to keep pushing them back for the time being. So maybe you two just have a bit of a rest. Send these guys back so they don't just run up through us. We've got enough troops up here to be able to deal with this. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. Look, Germany's getting themselves pocketed. Fucking fools. Well, it's only a few units. They just went too aggressive there. I'm not going in there to save them. Let's try and get rid of these guys here. Better way of doing that. Need to go around this way. You know, I just realised that maybe the cavalry could have moved a bit faster. Let's send one of them over here. They don't need to fight, they just need to go capture regions. Just piss bowl around them. Get over here. You go back to here. I'd love it if this got annexed over to me. Resources-wise, there's nothing here. But, still, better in my hands than in Vichy France. Good, they did it. Come on, we've almost done it. Never taken all of this before, before France has fallen. Should be able to do it. Don't know how they're going to take over that, because that's a port there. Hopefully they just sail these guys somewhere else. Get over here and move up this way. %, that's pretty damn good. Alright, now you two, back up the Nile, get down to here. Fall of Paris. Oh, come on, you gotta get there quickly. Vichy France hasn't been established yet. Come on, quick. How long are you gonna take? A day? How'd they get there? Last time I checked, they weren't. just wait 15 more hours. Let me capture this so that I can have Syria. Good, we did it. God, only by the slimmest of margins, though. That's all we needed. Okay, you come down here. See, they've already started taking Ethiopia. Non-aggression pact. Decline. Vichy should be established sometime soon. Oh, god damn it. I did it again. We only need 4 more. So it'd be good if Vichy doesn't even get established. Fuck Vichy. Because if I have a look at this, we've got access to this whopping amount of steel here. But then again, if Vichy doesn't get established, this doesn't get annexed over to me. So it'd be good if Vichy would just have like a tiny little region over there so that I can get the annexes. We'll need to start moving units around. This. Okay, here, they're here. Okay, so this didn't get annexed over to me. It's still owner is Free France, but at least it didn't get handed over to Vichy. Vichy got a little bit down here. So if we have a look at this, yep, I'm now the state owner. And I'm the state owner of these two here. I guess that was the deal. But none of this here am I the state owner of. It's just occupied. Okay, well I was just curious to see if that would happen. At least Vichy has no presence here now. That's what I was more interested in. And now, we just need to finish off these 2 fights. Actually, no. We gotta start getting organized to get rid of Bulgaria. So get over here. Now the mountaineer troops, I probably don't need them anymore, so I'm going to disband them. I'm coming over here as well. Yeah. Okay, that seems good. Okay, where are the trouble spots? That's Germany's problem. So this isn't annexed over to me either. Well, you know, it's still good to have. Right. Get over here. We'll make further adjustments as needed. So that's actually switched sides there. Yeah, it's getting handed over to Vichy. I might be able to bargain with him to try and get it. So how are we going here? A little bit of damaged stuff, but that happens in war, so that's okay. Ah, right, I need to... this claim. Try and take as much of Africa as we can before, because I'm going to pull these guys back here to go deal with Turkey soon. So you come down here and fight with us as well, because they're going to be disorganized. We'll take this opportunity to try and reclaim our territory. Not that there's much here, but just get it anyway. You know what? I might even be able to just use the cavalry here now. Send the remaining 5 over to here so they can continue just capturing the last of... there'll be a bit of resistance, but this is not important territory out here now. Is there any resources? No, we got the resource that we needed. So let's have a look in terms of casualties. So we've lost 400,000. Geez, the Germans lost a lot of men while fighting France. And they've taken 500,000 casualties. What did I do that for? Plenty of undefended regions here, so don't bother killing yourself on something unimportant. Just get into positions. Okay, Lebanon needs a separate one. Also, want to make adjustments here. We still want to make this 20 combat width. And I'll need military police there as well. And now that we've got the stuff, we get the field hospitals and... we just don't have enough for that. Better get the field hospital first and logistics. We'll soon have that extra 3. Good allied forces are in the area. So yeah, we'll just play dicking around with this. Just trying to get pocketed. And let them actually do the real fighting. Okay, that's already done. Now, so in this war here, since there's not really any sort of special tactics I can do to get around them, it's just too much of a choke point. We just go. Just let them do their thing. I don't need to micromanage that. Get to the port. 1939. What do we need? I've always hated fighting in Africa. It's just vast territories of shit. It's just not very valuable territory. It's probably going to be a DLC somewhere down the track. It'll just add in all the resources of Africa, because there's like nothing here. Africa is supposed to be one of the richest continents on Earth, and there's just nothing here. It's kind of bullshit. How will I get myself pocketed? Well, then again, their forces are pretty spread out, so they don't have the means to pocket me. Good job. I don't think a front line out here is going to be particularly helpful. Mostly just going to be avoiding combat. See if we can pocket this guy here. I'm not signing any non-aggression pacts. If you want a non-aggression pact, join Axis. Use that as a non-aggression pact. So they want to try and connect this up. Hold them back as long as you can. So how many casualties have we taken against Bulgaria so far? Almost more soldiers than we did combined versus United Kingdom and France. But that's because we're doing this the stupid way. Just brute force. But, you know, gets the job done. Pin this guy down. Don't need to win it, just pin him down, because I want to pocket him. Oh shit, what did I do that for? Gotta be careful that he doesn't get too far ahead of himself out here. Send some more guys up this way. So if I walk from here to there, it might conquer it in the name of Free France, but... well, not Free France, Vichy France. But... it's fine. Let's just try to remove allies from this area. Okay, there's a lot of notifications I need to do here. It's okay. No, don't come and help me. Don't help me. They haven't joined yet. Quickly go and take all this stuff before they get some of the rewards. It's all mine. It's all mine. You fuck off, Romanians. I'm doing all the hard work here. You stay away. No, it's mine. Go away. No, come on, piece of shit. Why the fuck would they... I'll request it from them afterwards, I guess. Okay, do good, then hand it over to me. It should, once they surrender, it should be handed over to me. I mean, they didn't have to lose any men. I'm the one sacrificing my troops to take this. Not sure if we actually managed to pocket them. Let's see. I don't think we need any more of... Well, I'll leave it. Close air support's pretty good. More artillery would come in handy. Okay, we can now reel back production of tanks, unless I want to produce more tank divisions, which I might later down, but not right now. Alright, cool. And maybe some more oil. Won't go to waste. Oh, fucking hell. Why do you feel like you get any of that? Look at this. This is production that should go to me. That is mine. Cocksucker. That should belong to me, opportunistic fuck. I should have been faster with it then, I guess. That being said, it's not annexed to them. Wait, who's this guy? Okay, never mind. Oh shit. Just get to there. And we need to start justifying this war. Good, at least they're not moving. And the Germans are here, that's good. Help us out. Good, they're pocketed. Get rid of him. Okay, what else is having revolt thoughts? Eventually this place will, so let's get some there preemptively. Try and take him out because he'll be pocketed. That's good. Okay, that's the last of the units that need to be trained. Now we just focus on upgrades. That better get handed back to me. I'm the one that let it conquer it. Because I could use those factories. Although, to be honest, I didn't conquer them for the factories. I conquered them because I need them out of the way. Because I need to get to Turkey. That being said, even if they were in access, I could have used their land then. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's good. There's a lot of forces in Africa. And the Germans are invading through here. But, if we hit them hard and fast, nice and early, it will give us a nice advantage over them. But they succeeded there. Still researching, yeah. I'm not too fussed if this land gets occupied by Vichy France. I just want to get rid of the allies from here. Okay, good, that's done. This should be another quick one, I hope. It actually says that the odds aren't generally favorable for them. But from what I'm seeing here, this shouldn't be a problem. What I'll do first, though, is punch through here so that all of these guys are pocketed. And if I can send the tank around this way, that'd be good. Keep them pinned down. Go, go, and go. So these ones here, they're pocketed. You know, provided we take Thessalonica, which seems like it's going to happen. Lost 20,000 men against Bulgaria. That's not so bad. It. Push hard and fast. That's what we want to see. Push hard and fast. No dicking around all over the place. You've got them. Good. This one here, pretty much gone. I'm gonna try and cut them off. Not really worrying about what's going on in Africa right now. If I can micromanage this well. It's not really micromanage, it's macro management. They've been given their orders and I just adjust them here and there. So, we've lost 10,000 in Greece, but we've almost defeated them. Cut them off here. Why are these guys putting up so much of a fight? Let's have a look here. Should we increase production of this maybe? Got the resources for it. Right. Maybe I'll start actually researching better planes. Because that's just close air support 1. Because our army seems to be pretty under control now. Oh yeah, you're not going to win that. Back off. How are these guys here putting up so much for a fight? Surrounded, out of supplies. What's the problem here? Terrain and night. So we've now lost 20,000 against Greece, more than we did against Bulgaria. Kind of to be expected. Bulgaria is easier than Greece. Big push, get to Athens. So this is all over. Start improving rubber. If we're going to start making aircraft, we're going to need lots of rubber. Alright, let's have a look at what the issues are with this. Okay, so we need another one over there. Anything else? There's one here. Oh yeah, I wasn't really paying attention over here. No. Be careful, we're also going to get pocketed. Oh shit. Keep that fucking pin down. Let's take the port. Without the port, these guys will run out of supplies, and then even the cavalry will be able to deal with them. There we go, no more for you. Stay put. Get over there. Make sure it's under control. Don't let this guy fall. I'll send reinforcements wherever I can. going pretty well in Africa. Okay, we're in 1940 now. Do that. It's good. I'm glad the Germans are here. Pushing them back. No. Stop that. Actually, those two should keep it under control. Let's get this guy. Don't let him get back to a port. Why don't you move over there instead? So I'll need to leave the African area soon. The attack on Turkey will have to begin. What we're going to do is capture Athens and war's over. There's 26, and 27,000 against Greece. Which is acceptable losses, I think. Okay, we are 3 of these techs away from getting a human wave offensive, which will give us a lot of extra manpower. Probably about another 2.5 million to use. Well, good, we got Crete. I wonder how long that'll remain in our hands. Just stay there. Oh, they're out of here. Got too greedy. Okay, so this entire army now. I have to cancel their orders. And head up to here. Begin justification for fucking Romania. Because if I invade from here, which is what I originally intended to do in the first place, it's going to come under their control. But you fuck off, Romania. Oh well, there's not much I can do about that. Now what this is going to do is make it so that when we go to war with the Soviets, we've got this frontier here that we can hopefully punch through. Because we've got a year, maybe, until Germany declares war, which is one of the stupidest things they did in World War II. Japan seems to be winning over here. Good. Germany doesn't employ enough suppression out here. I could send some guys over here just to make sure their factories keep operating. I don't want them to have bad equipment at this stage. Especially not going into a war with Russia. So I'll come in here. Otherwise their civilian factories are going to constantly be repairing this stuff instead of constructing more. Of course, this has a bit of a downside in that weakening Germany will make it easier to fight them later down the track. But let's just concentrate. I'm relying very heavily on Germany to just grind up against the Soviet Union. So I want their equipment to be good for that. Really annoyed that this is probably going to end up in Romania's hands because we're invading from their territory. That's really irritating. Because there's some good resources from the Istanbul area. So yeah, with me here, that'll help fix up their suppression. It's not all of their regions, but this will certainly help, especially with Paris here. Give them access to more military factories. Improved working conditions might be good, because there's nothing wrong with stability. Increased factory output, dockyard output, reduced consumer goods, and gives me extra political power. I don't really need my political power for anything else right now. War bonds. No, I don't really need that. That reduces stability, but by 5%, but it will give us recruitable population. But we need to have total mobilization for that. Probably not a huge concern right now. Good. Looks like they've been cleared out. Actually, send one of you back over here, because I don't want problems to resume there. We need those resources. So yeah, I'll just rely on my allies over here to keep things going. I pushed them down as much as I could, but now I got to get back to what's more important. It's just convoys. Man, they lost 44 convoys. I hope they weren't carrying troops. You know, judging by the amount of casualties they've taken, it probably was. The Germans, they do love to just risk it. AI in this is so stupid. Okay, no sense making this out any longer. Why are the supplies here bad? Too many troops here. Supplies are coming in from Alexandria. Previous bottleneck infrastructure is in Lebanon. It might just be because some convoys got shot down. You know, most of our attacks are going to come through here. No. Oh, fuck, I have to wait for Romania. Fuck it, we'll see if we can get across here then. Because we have to cross a river for that. I just don't want this coming under control of Romania. Even if I have to take extra casualties. damn it. Our guys weren't in position. Should have waited a bit longer. Not a big deal though. Yeah, that supply issue is really hurting us here. How bad is it? It's bad. It's not that bad. Probably should have given them a little bit more time to fortify. Okay, stop for a moment. I need to issue certain orders. So they're winning over here, losing there. Good, it's been captured for us. That's what I wanted to see. That's the bullshit. They didn't even take any of the regions. It just got handed over to them. They don't deserve it in the slightest. Okay, now what I want to do here, because it's iffy area, just get rid of these. Just control them myself from here on out. Good. It seems like for the most part we've got them on the run here now. Push too hard and fast. Nothing wrong with going hard and fast, but if you go too hard and fast, well, you get fucked. They need to attack this as soon as possible before they get their organization sorted. Yeah. See, they're too disorganized. That's what we want to see here. Good. No, don't hand this back over to Vichy. They're not even here. Why should... It can be so irritating sometimes. It says it's occupied by Italy. Put more convoys down, I suppose, for the time being, because I don't need anything else right now. Keep pushing across. We still have the planning bonus, because it takes a while to wear off. A little bit, yeah. Good, that was handed back under my control. Good, we've, for the most part, got them on the run. Here. Not so much here, as they're still got to fight for every inch. Okay, now, also. So that looks like 2 more needed. And we'll need some in Turkey as well. I might redistribute some of these guys down there later. All these, they're not doing anything. It's going to be connected soon. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, cool. Just need a big push to Ankara. How are we going against them? They're 50% surrendered, but that's because we've already taken Istanbul. How are we going for casualties? Greece is still #1 for casualties. We've only lost 5,000 men against them. Then again, probably because we've got... Actually, that reminds me. Because of the field hospitals, we'd only take 20%. Well, we only take 80% of the casualties we would normally take. So then we get logistics company in there. That'll help us with supply. Supply usage is minus 10%. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let me just see that again. So currently they're on 0.93. Goes down to 0.83. That's good. We'll need to improve that. Both in the field hospitals and the logistics. So you declare war on Finland. You know what? Actually, now might be a good time for you to declare war on the Soviet Union. I mean, I'm not quite in position, but while they're busy, it's a good opportunity. If you have a look here, 126 divisions to Germany's 20. Probably not actually a good idea. Speak to Vichy about giving this back under my control. I'm the one that conquered it. Doesn't matter. We're fighting tooth and nail over here, taking goddamn forever. Finally, good. Get across. I wasn't expecting these guys to actually do better. But it's not like we took that many casualties. Yeah, so we're good. Let's see here, we're 1941. Didn't I just say, let's, yeah, we can do this here. I think that's more important, because I really need to make my manpower last as long as I possibly can. Actually, get a Bursa first. How did the Germans already get here? Well, it doesn't matter. We've broken through now. And now that these guys are, you know, the bulk of our forces coming through here, there's no stopping us. We've crossed the river, and Kara will be ours. It's just a matter of time. many casualties have the Turks taken? 64,000. So we've definitely inflicted more casualties on them than they have on us. 7.5. It's like nearly 10 to 1 kill ratio. Anyway, it's not so much about killing them as it is capturing Ankara and making them surrender without having to kill them. Good job. Get to Ankara. Tripartite pact? Sure. Could always break the non-aggression pact later down the track if I want to. Not until the allies are gone. It's only a matter of time now until we've got to Ankara. Once this is done, we can quieten things down for a bit. And we could take on something like Iraq if we really want to. They've got some oil. Iran's got a lot of oil as well. I don't know, we'll see how we go. Alright, let's see here. So we still need 67,000 of these. This is just for upgrades now. Which, there's sort of no point because we'll soon have access to tier 3. Okay, we need more motorized. Good, we've taken Ankara. Does that mean they're going to surrender? Not quite. I still need to take a little bit more territory from them. This is dangerous what I'm doing here. That's worth a fair bit. Go for this. Focusing more on the defenses up here, but yeah, it does really seem like for the most part we've got this. I just need to make sure I don't lose these tanks. They'll also need upgrades. What is it? Try and get their combat width to 20. Good. It's going to cost more, but it'll be worth it. What about them? They need military police. I'll probably start researching that soon. Just need them to pin them down. Signed a white peace. That's good. Not the Soviet Union getting too powerful. I reckon once we've taken this, they'll surrender. Okay, might actually go with improved working conditions. Because that weekly stability for 180 days, that should be pretty good. Because we're only on 56. Now this war's going to go on for a long time. Turkey capitulates, and we get some of their stuff. Good. Now, how much territory was lost down here? A fair bit. Nothing unrecoverable, though. It's all, for the most part, worthless, because, like, if you even have a look at the resources, it's just, like, just nothing. The only one that's got anything is South Africa down here and Botswana, but I don't need chromium right now. Plus, I just got a whole shitload of it. Keep them for yourself. You're going to need them for when the war with the Soviet Union begins. I suppose now we just need to take these islands. Take back roads. Not you. Up here. Because the thing is with Baghdad here, it might be best if we declare war on them after World War II is over, so that it just doesn't get muddled up with all of this. Because as soon as World War II is over, I'm going to leave Axis, take out every last non-aligned person, because hopefully Axis, Germany's not going to give a shit. And then once I've conquered all of them, Germany's next. Or if Germany decides to get in my way, then we'll get them. And since Turkey is completely under my control, we need to leave a full army over here to make sure that when... Because they're not going to notify us when they're going to declare war. And I don't want to be miles away. Just to make sure we go to front line here. Because the Soviet Union, if they pound through here heavy enough, they're going to just waste all of their manpower. Well, it's actually, they've got pretty much unlimited manpower. It's their equipment that's more important to them. There's no ports down there, so even though cavalry is not really designed for fighting, we'll still do a good job. I'm gonna need to send another army down here. What the fuck? One of my units got pocketed. I didn't even know that happened. Oh well, that happens. I'll just replace it. The rest of you, Oh, well, Germany's going down there. Like, if Germany's going to go down there, maybe that's good enough. Alright. I'd like you to stay on this front line here. And then we basically just wait. Everything else is done now for the time being. You know, apart from Africa, but it's just such a pain fighting in Africa. It's like, do I really want to sacrifice 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 men, whatever, taking nothing important? There's no victory points down here that we have to take. It's not going to win the war. It's not going to assist them in any way. It's non-core territory of theirs. The only one that has core territory is South Africa, and I hardly ever see their forces. Anyway, we're at an hour and a half, so this is a good spot to end the episode. So guys, like and subscribe, part 3 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.